crafty people, and welcome to my channel. Today is an exciting day. We have new Gina K Designs release. This is for the October release. We got lots of goodies in here. There is no new kit this month. There will not be a kit until January 2026. But because there is a new release, that means that last month's kit is now available for individual sale. So all these cool things in this A Little Something card kit are available for you right now. You may have seen I did a Saturday sketch series using this die set, which is the Give a Gift die set, and you can either make a present or a coffee cup, and you can turn it into a gift card holder if you want. Here's a picture of that. In the kit also it had a little stamp set with the dies. It had a little penguin set. And then it had a layering tree stencil. And then there is the Joyful Ornament 3D embossing folder. And a lot of these things I believe are sold out currently, but you can go check. I will put all of everything today in the description box and over on my blog for all the links of that. So if you want any of these things and they are not available right now, make sure that you get your name on that notify me list. It does two things. It lets Gina know how many people want these products, and then it also will, once they come in stock, you will get an email immediately and to let you know that they are in, so then you can go ahead and purchase. So yeah, this is a great kit, this A Little Something card kit. Also last month they had, it wasn't part of the kit, but there was the Jolly Holly embossing folder and stencil. So you could check that out too, and I will link over to the video that I made with that. I think that's it. Just housekeeping. Everything in here I will put in the description box and over on my blog, and I do have affiliate links. A lot of great stuff this month. New inks, new paper, new Poly-Glaze, new foils, a new type of foil called overlay. So we got a lot to get through. This month Gina did something a little bit different with her incentive sets. Usually they are two smaller stamp sets and you can get coordinating dies. This particular month she put out a stencil set and also a patterned paper set. So that was a little bit different. So I will show you lots of goodies. There are actually a ton more products as well. So be sure to go check out that release. There might be something that you really like. Let me turn over. I'll turn off that one. It might be a little darker, but at least the glare won't be so bad. Okay, so for the incentives, this is the patterned paper pack, and this is called Cozy Textures. And I can go through that really quick with you. This is printed with toner, and that is key because that leads to another product that is available later on that I will show you. But this has lots of fall, you know, kind of cozy, warm looking patterns and textures and all that good stuff. So this is really nice. A really great neutral pack. Like if you know, like especially like this plaid, if you had that in the background and you did like nice browns and you had some maybe, you know, pumpkins or fall flowers, things like that, that would be really nice. Also as an incentive, this stencil set. It is a 2 set, and this one is called Glacier Lace. Is this one? Look at that. That's incredible. It's kind of distressed a little funky. I like that. And then this snowflake one is called Winter Bliss. So these come together as the incentive set. So to get the incentive, you need to hit $75 in product. So that is before tax and all that stuff. And then you get a little pop-up will come up, and then you can pick which of these things you want. And there's also a paper pack that is just like neutral, like plain cardstock. So that is also an option. Okay, let's get started. So this is called Seasonal Patterns and Phrases. It's got this background stamp. It's got a splotchy splatter stamp, and some great sentiments, some little tiny ones, and then we have medium banner ones. I wanted to let you know with this large rectangle was sized to be cut out with Master Layouts 2 stitched rectangle. And I will show that to you. This is how I keep my Master Layouts. I made magnet sheets, and I keep them in this enclosed binder. I can put that in the description box if you want to check that video out, but it keeps everything all together, and I love it. So here is the stitched from Master Layouts 2, and that is perfect for that. And also this is the matching Poly-Glaze, so that would cut that out perfectly as well. So that is the stitched rectangle from Master Layouts 2. Let me just put that back before I lose it. You know how your craft supplies tend to just walk away sometimes. Okay, so, and like I said, this is the matching Poly-Glaze for this, and it has the sentiments and this pattern here. If you've never used Poly-Glaze before, I can link over a video to show you how to use it, and Gina has lots of videos too. But basically, wherever the gray is, that is toner printed. So the foil will only stick to where the gray is. And I'm just looking for... So this is a roll of deco foil. You want to use deco foil, fancy foils. You don't want to use the glimmer foil. That will not work. It needs to be foil that can go through a laminator or a mink machine or the fuse machine. And basically you cut out the piece, lay it over, run it through, and wherever it is gray is where the foil will stick to. So, alright, we have that, and I wanted to let you know also, we'll get to this later, well, we'll skip ahead. These banners in here, this is the scrolled gift card holder. The banners in here were designed to go with these, so in the seasonal patterns. So you can see the sizing there. So if you don't have it, and these would just fit any regular banner dies that you have, but they do coordinate with these as well. And this is the scrolled gift card holder, and it is just gorgeous. So you can put this on the outside of your card, you could put this on the inside of your card, and basically you would assemble it like a little pocket, and then you would put in your gift card in there, and it makes it really fancy because the window where it pokes out through is really like scrolly and gorgeous. So it's another way to dress up your gift cards. So we'll put all that together. And then this is a great set, and I'm glad that this got put out, because, you know, you never know when you're going to need to make a card, you know, where you need an awareness ribbon for cancer or any other of the disease support out there. So this is awareness ribbon, and this set, you've got the darker ones will color in, so it's kind of a layered, or you can just use it plain and color it in yourself. But this has a lot of great sentiments that are uplifting and supportive, you know, prayers and positive thoughts, you know, recovery journey. There's lots of combinations that you can do. Raising you up in prayer, fight like a girl, fight like a boy, here for you, treatment, courage. So a lot of those, you know, more sensitive kind of situations that you want to, you know, extend your sympathies and empathies, but you might not necessarily have a stamp set that goes along with that very well. So now you have a supportive kind of a set, which is awesome. And is a die set that goes with it, and it will cut out all 3 of the images here. So that's an awesome one to have. This one is called Peaceful Poinsettia, and this used to be from a class that Gina had taught, and now it's available to the masses. Look at how gorgeous this is. This is so big, this poinsettia. And a lot of foliage. Feel the magic of the season, wishing you peace. There is a coordinating die set that will cut out all of the pieces. So that's great. Then there is also a layering stencil set to color that in to make it even easier for you, and it will also color in the additional foliage. And then there are also the Poly-Glaze sheets for that. So you could foil the image, use the stencil, and then cut it out, and that would be amazing for a holiday project. So all of these coordinate together perfectly. And then excitingly, there are new foils out. And the first one, this one is called Hammered Gold. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks hammered, like hammered metal, and it is completely flat. But when you use this to foil, it gives you that kind of optical illusion. So what would actually be great is if you foiled this onto a piece of toner paper or the white Poly-Glaze, and then you die cut sentiments out of it, or a tree, or I mean like a star for a tree. Any of that, that would be amazing. So this is great for the holiday projects coming up. And then we have the Hammered Silver, which is the same, but it's just silver. So that would be great for stars, ornaments, if you wanted to cut them out. Then we have the brand new product. This is called Fancy Foils Overlay, and this is called Mystic Shine. So you can see it's like iridescent sparkles. Let me open this up for you, because it is really cool. It's gonna get stuck on my package, of course. I didn't get it out in time. Okay. So, if one thing you will notice, it is completely clear. And what that allows is that if you have paper that is printed using toner, which this new pattern paper pack is, the overlay will stick on this if you run it through the laminator, fuse, or Mink. So then you get an effect like this, and you can still see the pattern of the paper, or if you had inked this, or you'll still see that through, but you will have this gorgeous sparkly layer on top of that. One thing to point out, because it's clear, it is hard to figure out which is the correct side to put down. Gina just put out a video on using this product, and basically if it curls around your hand, that's the part that you want touching the paper, and it will stick. If you have it like this, and it's not really curling right around your hand, and it's kind of curling up on the edges, if you lay it down like it's curling up here, then this side is the side that you would want. So if you're ever confused, just put it up on your hand, and if it curls right around your hand, then that is the side to lay down on there. But I will link over to Gina's video for that, so you can get some more tips and tricks on how to use this. But other companies, she was saying Brutus Monroe prints their paper, like their panels like this, with toner. So these fancy foils overlay would work on those as well. If you have paper that's kind of got a sheen to it, you could try it and see if it works. It's not, if you don't, if it's not made from toner, not printed with toner, nothing will happen. Like this won't even stick at all. So you don't, you know, it's not like you wasted it or anything, but so you can give it a try. All right, and then excitingly, look at new colors. Look at how bright this petunia is. This is a set of ink that came out this summer. Gina had done a kit with Simon Says Stamp, and these were in there. And then now, because she was waiting on the cardstock, she is selling the cardstock, re-inkers, ink cubes, full ink pads at the store. So those are available now at Gina K online. And here are the colors. And you can see, I just ink swatched these from here. Look how close that matches. This is a fabulous color. This is Petunia. And then this one is Marigold. Look at it. It matches perfectly. It's awesome. This one is Kelly Green. And then this one is Cadet Blue. Also matches perfectly. And this is kind of like a gray blue. It's a little bit different than any of the other colors that are in the collection. Let me just I'll grab my book of Gina K, and maybe we can take a quick look. So this is the Blue Sky that had just come out like a little while ago. So this definitely fills a hole in the collection. Even this, let's see, let's pull these out. So this Petunia with the sun-kissed coral also fills a gap there, and then this butterscotch with the marigold. So let's see if there's any other. We can just through really quick. Oh, and then this Emerald Coast. So wow, look at that. So the Kelly Green is very, very, very green. Pretty green. Alright, so we can just take a peek quick. This is the Dusty Rose. This would go very well with that. And then we're getting into the reds. I don't have all of the cardstocks, but we can get a good idea. And then into the yellows. So here's the marigold and here's wild dandelion. So you get an idea. And then the apple mint. Ooh, these would go great together. Look at that. The Kelly Green with the apple mint. And then let me show you. So here's the Cadet Blue. This is the Ocean Mist. And that looks pretty good together, I think. The sea glass is a little And then look at, so this is the blue denim. So this is very blue. And then you can kind of see how gray this is. and then in the navy with the Cadet Blue. So it's just fun to kind of look at it with the other colors, I think. All right, so let me just pull these out again. These are the old ones, and there's the new ones. All right, so I think we are at the end of our tour for the day. All right, so we have our new colors, and again, cardstock, ink cubes, full-size ink pads, and ink refills are available. And these are great colors, so bright and beautiful, and I love that Cadet Blue. Very pretty. We have the new overlay, which is clear. And in this case, this particular one would add a lot of sparkle and shine to any toner printed paper. We have the new hammered silver and gold fancy foils that'll give you that hammered metal look. I think that's awesome. Then we have the Peaceful Poinsettia stamps, dies, Poly-Glaze, and stencil. We have the awareness ribbon, stamp and die, the scrolled gift card holder, standalone die set. Again, the banners in here, we'll cut out these, and the master layouts to stitch rectangle, we'll cut this out. This is the seasonal patterns and phrases, and that has a Poly-Glaze to go with that. And then we have our incentive set. We have the 2 stencils, and we have the pattern paper pack. So here is what I got for this month. Again, there's a ton more things as well. Be sure to go check out over at Gina K Designs. There is also a lot over at Simon Says Stamp, and eventually over on a Cherry on Top. See if you can get a good deal. Okay. That is it. If you enjoyed this unboxing video today and want to support my channel, I would love for you to hit that like button and also consider subscribing to my channel. It greatly helps me getting out my content to other crafters just like you. If you want to stick around, I can put my card making playlist up top to give you some card making inspiration and ideas. And I can also put up there my unboxing video for last month, so you can check out the kit if in case there's anything you want to get in that now that it's available. Alright, until next time, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and have an amazing day. Bye bye.